Hey everybody. As you already know, I hate doing these voiceovers, but here I am. Sadly, I had some mic problems during this video. I'm going to have to do a very brief voiceover in some places just to fill y'all in on what's happening. I didn't lose so much audio that it would ruin the hunt, but I lost just enough audio for it to be an annoyance as I'm editing. This is not going to be a problem in 2025, and I hope y'all still enjoy the video. Well, good morning, people. It is May the 17th. This is going to be my last day of hunting before I fly out of Wyoming. And we're going to try to make it happen in the same area I was yesterday. Walking in the dark, seeing the lights below me, just soaking in this pretty sunrise as it's on the horizon. And we're just kind of making our way through. It's 5 o'clock or close to it, so I know a bird can gobble fairly soon. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be in the right area to hear them or not. It's very, very windy this morning, and that's going to be a huge problem with trying to hear a bird. Just thinking about yesterday, that turkey has probably been hunted real hard here in Wyoming. Right now, at least. You can hear the static on those two clips of me trying to salvage some audio, but I hoot a couple times for about 20 minutes. Every 5 or 10 minutes I'd hoot. Didn't hear anything. The wind really starts to pick up right around now, and as I'm walking down to the area where I saw the bird yesterday, ran into a little rabbit here, but it's still just to the point where there's no birds gobbling this morning, even on the opposite hill. Like, I'm not even hearing distant gobbles, which really surprised me. It was very unfortunate, but made it back to where I saw that bird, and kind of just a very slow morning. It was pretty rough, and like I said, the wind picks up so bad that at one point I kind of just look in the corner of my eye, and there's birds flying, head level, and they're just not moving because the wind is so bad, which was pretty funny to see. I think it was a couple owls too that I videoed, but yeah, it was just overall just a very windy morning, slow morning, sitting here yapping, watching a pretty sunrise, which I guess helped a little bit, but I was stressing about leaving and having to come back. But yeah, you can see the trees blowing, and it was just very, very windy morning. And into the afternoon, it got even worse, but you'll have to see that in a minute. I swear I just heard a turkey. I don't know where, but I heard one. It's so windy, I don't even know where I heard it from. That's the problem. But I know it was a turkey. As the afternoon rolls in, I've heard nothing. I've been walking, just haven't found anything, haven't seen anything. And the wind is just absolutely killer. I'm sitting in the only shade, some of the only shade I could find. All the trees are just going crazy. Everything is just, I can't hear anything. I can't even hear myself call sometimes. So it's just been extremely rough. I think the gusts were 40 miles an hour, 30 or 40, and it was just a steady wind. So it was very hard hunting this day, and it really got me, it got my hopes down for sure. I was putting on the miles, and it just wasn't working. Couldn't find anything, couldn't hear anything, and eventually I just start to make my way out. This bad windy the entire time. Been sitting here doing my best to call, listen, and nothing. But I finally decided to get up and head back to the truck. I think my plan is right now just to get back to the truck and kind of want to just go look at one other area. Tired of sitting here, not hearing a damn thing all day. Beautiful morning other than the wind. And then it's just been 15, 20 mile an hour winds. Steady. All day with gusts up to like 40. It's just not turkey hunt weather. Not turkey hunt weather at all. As I'm walking out, run into another rabbit here in this set of down tops. Guess they must have done some logging recently, but surprised they let me get that close to them the couple times I saw rabbits out here. But at this point, I think it's around 4, and I am just walking out to try to check one last spot, like I was telling you. And it's just my last ditch effort of trying to find a bird before I have my flight. And yeah, I mean, beautiful habitat, just there weren't any birds here for some reason, and I think it's because of pressure. But here I am in a new spot, and I've got 2 hours left on the afternoon hunt before dark, and I'm basically just coming out here to scout, hoping to find a bird before I leave, so when I do come back from my sister's graduation, I have a place to hunt. And here I am walking down this road. Lots of different terrain here instead of those meadows and prairies over there. Or I wouldn't say prairies, but they were open fields. But I've gotten into a lot different habitat here on this other hillside. And right here, I jumped some hens in a little field that you can't see, but I was calling the whole way, and that's why I'm complaining, because they didn't make any sound before I walked up on them. And you can't really help that when you're walking and calling. If they don't respond and you walk up on them, you gave them every chance that you could to have them respond, and when they don't, you just can't help it. But here I am in this field about to walk the road, and yeah, the hens ran up the hill, and I didn't see them again the whole afternoon. But pretty place right here. And eventually I'm walking up this road, and this happens. I think I just walked up on a longbeard. Lord has blessed me so much this afternoon. Holy crap. I'll say, I'm not worried about the camera catching him at all. I think it got a little bit, but I was walking this road and I came up here, looked through some of these trees and saw a turkey. So I just sat down as quick as I could, called, gobble. And then got to look into the binoculars and saw that full white fan. Oh man. What a beautiful turkey right here too. Oh man. I gotta call my mom and dad right off the bat now. I'll talk to the cameras in a minute. Well, it's late. I shot him at 6:30. It's 6:50. Just got done taking some pictures with him. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all him now. But yeah, he's a beautiful bird, like they all are. Beautiful iridescence. Just a whole lot of blues and green right there. Beautiful white tip fan. I mean, you just can't beat that fan right there. Beautiful wings. He's got a little beard on him. Not the biggest beard at all, but a beard nonetheless. And check this out, guys. Look at what kind of spurs he has. Hot damn, scared me. Look at these spurs, guys. Talk about a bird. Nothing. Just a little nub right there for a spur. Not even a nub, you know, it's just didn't even grow at all. Yeah, I mean, he's a beautiful turkey. Pretty hefty too, I'd say. But, you know, without spurs, I can't even begin to try to judge how old he is at all. But yeah, he was a pretty one for sure. He was a pretty one. Get him off that little hill right there. Yeah, he's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I was just sitting here walking, looking, kind of knew that there was an opening coming up. And then right when I got to about here, and my head was sticking over right here, through all that stuff, through all that thick stuff, just the one clump of thick trees, I saw a turkey right through that gap. When I saw that turkey head kind of pop up and head kind of popped up and looked at me, I just went straight to the ground, bop, and I called instantly, and I went bow, 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 and he went pow, and I said, oh crap. So I set the tripod down, got everything ready, you know, not in the best spot because I'm in a little hole, couldn't really see him. Then, as y'all saw on the GoPro, I kind of started looking with my binoculars, trying to find him. Saw he had a full fan, and I said, okay, it's go time now. I got the green light, so kind of just sat here, called him up, and when I saw him in the binoculars start to come right, that's when I got my gun ready and everything, and I saw his fan pop up right here, and I hope the camera got a little bit of it too, like right between that tree and where he's laying right now. And then he came up here onto the road and he strutted a couple times, and after he saw me sitting in the road and then me called to him while he's looking dead at me, that's when he kind of got squirrely and turned around, and I shot him mid-step as he was walking away. And that's when I ran up here and got him. Well, just a beautiful bird and a amazing hunt. like I always say, they're always beautiful. Doesn't matter what they look like. They're just one of the prettiest birds on the planet. And he was spectacular. Get back to the truck, because I didn't carry my turkey vest around, if you noticed. I didn't plan on actually hunting or shooting a bird, but he was certainly one of those birds that right place, right time, because I walked up on him and he just did his thing. He kept gobbling, he strutted, and basically came right to me, which was amazing. Sad I couldn't get the camera pointed at him. I should have had it zoomed out still, but can't really help that. But anyways, as I always do, I talk about the turkey and the hunt and just the fun that I had and the memory that it made, and I just enjoyed my time in Wyoming and was surprised to get a Longbeard before I left on the flight. So now I don't have to actually drive back up here to hunt anymore. So that really helped my schedule and knocked out another state for myself on this journey this spring, which was amazing. Well, let's weigh them like always. Hate that all this audio was cut, but thought this bird was a little heavy earlier. I called him chunky, but that's probably because I've walked 20 plus miles in the last 2 days and I've just beat and burnt. But there he is. He's about 15.5 pounds, because my turkey tote's about a quarter of a pound, and can't really remember what his beard was, and I think it was about 7 or 8 inches. Not the longest beard in the world, but that was a recurring theme with these Merriams. And as y'all already know, he didn't have any spurs, which is a very unique trait in a turkey, so something I won't ever forget. But he was a beautiful one. Wyoming treated me well. The Lord blessed me with yet another bird. And just a huge shout out to Justin, who, when I was struggling, said to come check this area out, and we found a bird and got it done. Hey everybody, I just wanted to quickly thank you for watching the video. You all mean the world to me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's free, but it helps both me and the channel tremendously. Also, go check out my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, where I'll be posting lots of pictures, reels, and updates on my travels. Thank you once again, and I hope to see you in the next one.